Good evening and welcome to St Moritz. It is Saturday and we have just concluded a very exciting day's sailing. When we hit the water this morning, the Maloya wind filled in and we managed to get through not only the quarterfinals but the semi-finals as well. So it has been a great day. There's been a lot of sailing out on the water today. But before we go any further, we need to have a look at those results and see where we are. So in the quarter-finals, it was Pierre-Antoine Morvan of France who won 3-0 against Johnny Berntsen of Sweden. Bjorn Hansen of Sweden beat Damien Yell of France 3-0. And Mathieu Richard raced against Torvar Mirsky in the third pairing. And in the end, it was the Australian Torvar Mirsky who won 3-2. So there we go, there are the quarter-final results. Moving on to the semi-final results, well, I can tell you, we do have some finalists. Ian Williams of Great Britain, who obviously went through on a bye to the semi-finals, chose to race against Pierre-Antoine Morvan of France. And Pierre-Antoine Morvan beat Ian Williams 3-0, ending Ian Williams' winning spree. And in the other semi-final pairings, it was Torvar Mirsky of Australia against Hansen of Sweden. And Mirsky of Australia beat Hansen 3-1. And I'm joined now by Torvar Mirsky and Pierre-Antoine Morvan. Torvar, I'm going to start with you. You must be delighted to be in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, the first time this year, and you know, to be honest, we've been a little bit frustrated in the last few months with sailing jobs going and coming, and so it's just great to get out there sailing, have fun, and with the guys that we made our careers with, and to do so well. So just really happy to be sailing the final.
I mean, your quarterfinals, especially against Mathieu Richard, was so tight.
Yeah, I mean that could have gone anyway. The lake here is really special, and there's quite a lot of shifts, and the boats are quite nice, and you're just flicking around all the time. And one moment someone's crossing ahead, and then the next moment they're behind with a penalty or something. So, Mathieu was a tough opponent, and I think that we had a pretty tough quarters, and that's helped us get through our semis, I think.
I mean, there was one particular race where you were heading up to the start line, you wanted to win the pin, and just as the start gun went, one of your crew members fell overboard. That slowed you down, but in the end you took the win. And then there was a big penalty issue and a bottom mark rounding. Just talk me through that race a little bit.
Yeah, I think my heart rate's still up from that race, and Tids, we've got a new configuration with our boat, and Tids is on the bow because Graham's off doing some other sailing with the Cup, and Tids isn't usually used to being up there, and he's we're a bit rusty, and some of our hoists and that haven't been amazing, and when he fell in, we've definitely been giving him a hard time, but luckily he's doing a really good job as well, and we're making it through to where we need to be.
Now, just tell me a little bit about the finals. I bet you imagined when you saw the lineup between Ian Williams and Pierre-Antoine Morvan, you probably thought you'd be more likely to be sailing Ian Williams.
I don't know. Pam's, he's sails the J80s a lot. He's the four-man boat, and I think the Blue 26 here is quite similar to probably what he's used to. And the French are certainly really competitive all the time. They were all three in the quarterfinals, so Ian definitely had his work cut out for him, and Pam's on fire at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he's had 6 consecutive wins today.
Yeah, we got a lot on to stop him, and we look forward to that race. Okay,
well, speak of the devil, he's here with us. Pierre-Antoine Morvan, congratulations. You beat Ian Williams 3-0.
Yeah, it's amazing for us because our objective was was to do in semi-final, and won 3-0 against Ian Williams in semi-final. It's incredible for us. Beat Ian Williams, it's really hard. Beat Ian Williams 3-0, I can't.
Yeah. But also in your quarterfinals, you won 3-0. I mean, you seem unstoppable at the moment.
Yes, today it was an amazing day for us. We're on fire, and but we know Johnny Berntsen is better on big boat, and like said Torvar in France, I think we are better on small boat with 4 guys. So it was very good to beat Johnny, but Ian Williams, it's amazing.
And what about Torvar Mirsky? You've got him in the finals tomorrow.
Yes, we're happy to be against Torvar. Unfortunately, he will not pick up us because he has only one opponent. And I remember when Torvar came in Europe, we were a little bit better, and after it was really hard. So tomorrow, I hope we'll be good.
Okay, well, there we go. They're the two finalists that we have for tomorrow. But of course, every second gets closer to the finals, and with that comes the racing.
Can Williams cross? No, Williams definitely couldn't cross.
Okay, well, there you go. It is getting a second closer every moment to the finals. But one person that won't be in the finals, Bjorn Hansen, who joins me now. Bjorn, on Thursday evening, you didn't even think you'd make the quarterfinals, and you stuck it right through to the semis. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are pretty happy with the way we sailed. In the quarterfinal with Damian, we did three really good races, and I actually think that we did quite good races with Torvar too, but they were just a little bit better than we were. So, well, that's part of the game, and we have to come back in Bermuda and try to beat them there instead.
And you're a little bit worried about your starts earlier on. Did they get better today?
They were a little bit better today, yes, but we still have something to improve there.
And just tell me about tomorrow. You're racing Ian Williams in the Putty finals. How important is a third rather than a fourth?
Well, it's really important when we're sailing Ian, especially. I mean, looking at the tour standing, we need to try to get a few points closer to him than we are now, and I think he's 14 points ahead of us, and we can, if we win tomorrow, be 11 instead. So that's really important. But I told the guys that I'm more happy that Pierre-Antoine is in the final than I'm sorry that we are not. So it's going to be a fun race with Ian tomorrow for sure.
Okay, and you happy that with the finalists because Ian Williams is not in the final?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Bjorn. Well done. Your mission is to go out and beat Ian tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. We have. I think that this is the fourth regatta in a row that we face him in the playoffs, and we beat him in Korea, and he beat us in Portugal and Marstrand. So I guess it's our turn again.
And do you think there's any particular thing with Ian and his team that you'll try? Is there any weak spot that you'll try and wriggle into, and any buttons that you'll press?
No, not really. I mean, it's all about having a good day, and I think that Ian and his team didn't really have a good day today, so let's hope they stay in the same mood tomorrow.
Okay, Bjorn, thank you very much. Now I'm going to come to Tour Director Craig Mitchell. Craig, you've been out on the water all day today. Now we've got a non-tour card holder in the final. What does that mean for the tour?
Well, I think it's great for the tour because it's good to see that the tour card holders are coming under a lot of pressure. There's new talent out there that's nipping at their heels, so they can't rest on their laurels. So I think it's great to see Pierre making the final.
I mean, at one point we thought there might be 3 French semi-finalists, it was looking like.
Yeah, it was looking pretty much like that, and certainly the French are putting a lot of time, money and effort into match racing, as you can see, and the results are really there. Didn't do it this time, maybe next time.
Do you think having Bjorn Hansen in obviously making it to the final 4 and Pierre-Antoine Morvan making it to the final 2 is encouraging for other match racers out there who are possibly thinking, well, maybe I could give a couple of these events on the tour a go?
Absolutely. I think there's a number of ways to get into the tour. You know, wild cards, there's qualification, and there's tour card holders. So, you know, certainly the opportunities are there for any match racer that wants to give it a go.
And are you going to take your normal position on the fence, or are you going to have a little bit of a gamble on this one? Who do you think, Pierre-Antoine Morvan or Torvar Mirsky for King of the Mountains?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say anything, but Pierre's done a fantastic job in the knockouts. 2 3-0 smashes. I mean, that's pretty special going so far. Torvar's kind of been building slowly, I think. So I think it'll be a 5-setter, 3-2 to Torvar.
Wow, okay, it's amazing to see Tour Director Craig Mitchell off the fence for once, but there is only one way to follow all the action. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning with the morning show. We'll then be back live between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock UTC +2. So please do join us then to find out who becomes crowned King of the Mountains here at St Moritz Match Race.